Huts in the Classroom. Ito pa lang para talaga yung title niya. Okay, 90-minute learning session. Classroom instruction and learning assessment. Number 2, ay isa lang pala yan sa 90-minute. So, again, same professional standards for teachers, for school heads, and for supervisors. Specifically, we have the following specific objectives. Explain how Solo framework is applied in the teaching learning process, and further explain how Solo is used in assessment by familiarizing yourself with open-minded, closed, and super items. And of course, for you to write learning tasks aligned with the Solo levels, reflecting how to measure learners' understanding and knowledge acquisition of a particular learning competency. My discussions will only be in 3 specific subtopics. We have higher order thinking skills in the classroom, words used for lower and higher levels in the original Solo model, and then Solo in assessment in the qualitative, closed items, open-ended items, and writing a super item. Meron palang writing a super item. Sabay tasan. O, diba? Advance yung tanong ni Sir kanina kasi diba sabi ni Sir paano raw gagawa ng question. O, hindi lang pala closed item and open-ended items. Meron palang tinatawag na writing a super item question. Okay. Learning session norms, you listen attentively. After listening, you take notes. After you take note, empty your cup and be open-minded. Observe professional ethics. Take part in the activities. Ibig sabihin, marami na tayong activities ngayon session C kasi wala tayong activity ng session 2B. And of course, later, you're going to share your thoughts. First activity. Where do I belong? Bawin ka again. Tell the story of how great my learners are. Directions. 1. Group yourselves into 10. You're seated in 10 groups. Each group, you will have to categorize and sort the given learning tasks and statements as the pre-structural, uni-structural, multi-structural, relational, and extended abstract using activity sheet number 1. Yung hindi po naka-staple na activity, 1 page lang po yun. You will be given 1 copy per group. Okay? After categorizing, you will be given crayons. You will color the level of Solo taxonomy on the corresponding level on the stair level presented in the same activity sheet. Meron po kayong ganyang kulay na makikita. So this is pre-structural, uni-structural, multi-structural, relational, and extended abstract. Tignan dalawa po yan kasi 20 copies po yan sila para hindi po sila nag-aagawan. So mapapansin po niya dalawang kopya per table because you're going to divide your group into 2. First group will answer 1 to 5, will color 1 to 5. The other half of the group will color 6 to 10 para mabilis po tayo. Kaya po dapat hatiin ninyo yung groups into 2. The first group will answer numbers 1 to 10. The other half will answer 1 to 5. The other one is 6 to 10. Take a look at these colors: yellow, green, blue, orange, and red. You are going to color the box on the second color. Okay? Note, these colors should be yellow for structural, green for unistructural, purple for multi-structural, orange for relational, red for the extended abstract. Okay? Lahat po ba may kopya na? Lahat po ba may Crayola na? Magkasundo sa specific at saka sa examples?
Adjective ang specific? Examples ang noun?
Pag-specific, ilan?
Marami.
Pag-examples, ilan? Marami. Alin ang
specific is an adjective.
Which one? Ito. Which one is the noun? Ano
Example.
ko na noun?
Example.
Ano ang noun? Ano bang ibibigay ng bata? Example o specific?
Example.
Ilan ang examples? Ano yung specific? Adjective. Na nagdi-describe sa?
Example.
Examples. Ilan ang kailangan sagot?
Marami.
Ilan ang kailangan sagot? Ano ba pinag-uusapan? Specific o examples? Ilan ang hinihingi example? Marami o isa? Ilan ginagamit ang S? Pag plural isa, marami. Uni o multi? Ilang sagot? O, yun pa rin.
Binidyo mo.
Kasi ang pinag-uusapan natin, ma'am, ay yung examples, hindi po yung specific. Relational of how technology identify specific examples. Examples lang po on how technology can promote, pero hindi po sinabi kung paano. Pag ang sinabi po ay provide, example, pag ang sinabi po ay show how technology can promote, yun po yung relational. Pero pinabibigyan lang po na extended abstract. Kasi nandun pa lang tayo sa abstract, wala pa siya sa reality. Next, bakit daw mali ka? Kasi ma'am, you define propose. Nakapropose mo. Ay, mayari. Opo, more than create, di ba? Pag magpupropose ka, di ba pag magpupropose ka ba ng kasal? Sure na ba na kasal ka na ito? Di ba ka nagpropose na pala? Di ba kayo naka-yes? Pwede pa siyang mag-no? Oh, di ba? Next, sunod. Next group. Next sentence.
Develop a research project to investigate the effectiveness of specific digital tools in improving English language skills and fostering a deeper appreciation for literature.
Sagot?
Extended abstract.
Bakit extended abstract? Kasi mag-ano pa lang siya? Mag-develop, mag-create, gagawa pa lang siya ng research. Very good. Thank you very much. Number 5. Group number 6. Parang ang nasa gitna ako ng sasagot. Oh, 6. Sino po yung nasa gitna? Sino bang 6?
Saan mo?
Kayo talaga? Oh, sige, sorry lang. Go, go, go.
Sila nga daw.
The active reading strategies that the students are encouraged
Basa mo lang.
and preparation of the basic strategies.
Multi, mag-list down ng active reading strategies that the students are encouraged to use in preparation for the literature circle. What's your answer? Personal experience daw, sabi ni Ma'am Isel. Bakit sir personal? Ano po ang pinapagawa sa bata? Maglista ng active reading strategies. Isusulat lang po ng bata. Sinabi po bang basahin ng bata? Wala. Ang sabi lang, maglista lang. Dahil pinalista mo lang, pinabasa mo ba? Wala pa. Dahil naglista siya, ilan ang inilista niya? Isa o marami? Marami. Pag nakapaglista siya, saka mo pabasahin. Pag pinabasa mo, just may comprehension, relational ka na. So therefore, the correct answer is multi-structural. We proceed to sentence number 6. May we proceed to the next group?
Number 6.
Number 6. The learner is unable to identify any main characters in the story.
Level?
Pre-structural.
Bakit pre-structural?
Hindi maka-identify.
Wala man lang siyang nasabi kahit isang tauhan sa kwento. That's pre-structural. We proceed to the next. Sentence number 7.
The learner identifies the main character in a story, but not provide any additional details about it.
Yes.
Unistructure.
The learner identifies the main character in the story but cannot provide any any additional details about them? Ilang character na sinabi? Isa. Kung isa, anong level niya? Unistructural. Number 8, sentence.
Number 8, the learner identifies and describes the main characters, setting, and basic plot events in a story, but does not demonstrate an understanding of their connections or significance. Multi-structural.
Why multi-instructional? Marami siyang details na binigay. Ay, marami siyang details na binigay. Ay, nangyari. Nagbigay siya ng iba't ibang details katulad na setting, characters, plot events, pero hindi siya nakapag-relate ng understanding as to connections or significance of each of the elements of the short story. Therefore, it is multi-structural. Sentence number 9. Kayo po, group number, kayo na po. Number 9, sentence number 9.
Ito tubig mo.
Number 9. The learner responds. The sentence not only provides information about the cat's color and sleeping habits, but also establishes a relationship between the cat's preference for sunny spots and its behavior during the day. Our answer is
Pwede po pahiram mo?
relational. Why relational? Ano raw ang ibinigay ng bata? Ang bata ay nagbigay ng information tungkol saan? Sa kulay ng pusa at sa kanyang sleeping habits. After giving the color of the cat and the habits of the sleeping habits of the cat, ano pa ang ginawa ng bata? Kinonect niya yung color at the habits saan?
Pantay mo, ma'am.
Sa preference ng bata saan ng pusa sa sunny spots and its behavior within the day. Is it uni, multi, relational, or extended abstract? That's a relational structure. Next, last sentence.
The learner analyzes the social and cultural implications of a literary work and proposes alternative interpretations.
Answer, ma'am.
Ipatayo mo, ma'am.
Extended abstract.
Why extended abstract?
Because of the proposed alternative.
Naniniwala ba kayo, mga group sa likod? Yan po ay extended abstract daw, sabi ng group number 1, ang sentence number 10. Is it extended abstract? Yes or no? Yes. Why?
Because the proposed...
Yun. Huwag malilito dun sa unang sentence na nag-analyze lang siya ng social and cultural implications. Pag doon ka lang tumingin, ang makikita natin that's relational. Pero sa dulo, maliban sa nag-relate siya, nag-propose siya ng alternative interpretation. That makes it extended abstract. So, hindi siya tumigil kay relational, nag-extended abstract pa siya. Okay? So, familiar na sa structures? Familiar na sa structures? Sino nakasampo? Naka-perfect kayo ng group kayo? Okay, libre ang dinner nyo. Paki-wait lang po ng dinner. Okay. Sa mga hindi mo naka-perfect, snacks po ang para sa inyo, nakain na din. Okay, we proceed to our next skills in the classroom. Ano po ang sinasabi ulit? Tandaan natin, higher order thinking skills develops and improves through practice and effort. Again, sabi ko, we cannot make our students in the HATS level unless teachers do not provide them not only ample practice but enrichment exercises. And learners will not be able to develop higher order thinking skills if they do not have the effort to provide them different activities and assessment where they can use higher order thinking skills. What else? Teachers should plan to create opportunities for practice to improve students' higher order thinking skills in the classroom. Again, have the practice, have the effort, then create opportunities. What else is said? Teachers should create a classroom culture where seeking to learn more is seen as a habit, so that when it becomes a habit, it becomes a part of their learning. What else? Classroom, it is the best if there is a deliberate focus on higher order thinking skills at different times when students are ready for it, have the needed lower level skills. Kaya sinasabi natin ha, huwag magbiglang diretso sa hats. I-master muna ang lats. Ano pa sinasabi? For the teacher involving the class students in higher order thinking requires different teaching style. Hence, plan differentiated instruction based on the capacity of the students to respond. What else? Once the student have lower order skills or less, dapat model using explicit instruction to be the best way to help higher order thinking skill. Ulit, once a student have lower order skills, explicit instruction is not seen to be the best way to help higher order thinking grow. Wag laging magmo-model, wag laging ikaw ang magbibigay na example. Again, dahil taxonomy, solo taxonomy tells about responses. Let the learner respond until they can provide correct answers. Kung kinakailangan himay-himayin mo para makarating sila sa dulo ng tamang sagot, himay-himayin mo, pero wag mong sasabihin kung ano ang tamang sagot. Katulad kanina, ano sabi? Identify specific examples. Iba ang sagot nyo. Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin uni, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin multi, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin relational. Let yourselves develop the answer. How will you make your learners find the correct answer? Himay-himayin nyo ang bawat term ng sentence so that our learners will be able to reflect on the responses that they mention. Okay po tayo? Kaya, iwasan yung explicit instruction. Next, ano bang sinasabi? Words used for lower and higher levels in the original solo model. Yan. Sabi ulit natin, misses the point. The answer is irrelevant. Unistructural, they can identify name, follow simple procedure, solve a straightforward single focus problem, paraphrase, count, take, recite, provided what was given is only one specific idea. Multi-structural, describe, list, enumerate, perform series skills, solve straightforward multi-step problems, combine, classify, structure, and apply a method. For the relational, syempre, lahat na mag-build ng connection. Mag-analyze, mag-apply, mag-argue, mag-compare and contrast, mag-explain, causes, relate, justify, integrate, generalize as a pattern. Pagka-extended abstract, lahat ng pwedeng maging bago. Mag-create, mag-formulate, mag-generate, mag-propose, mag-hypothesize, mag-reflect, mag-theorize, generalize, judge, transfer ideas to a new domain. Alam na ang pag-iisip at paggagawa ng activity. Ngayon, tingnan natin. Sabi ko dapat pag nagawa ng question at nagbigay ng activity, naka-base kay solo. Para ang ina-expect natin sagot ay kung ano yung structure na gusto natin asahan sa kanila. We'll now proceed to where is solo when we refer to assessment. Meron tayong qualitative assessment. Ano yung mga qualitative assessment? Solo in qualitative assessment, assessment is qualitative when we mean quality in learning. Biggs and Collins believe that the structural organization of knowledge in the brain is the difference between well-learned and poorly learned material. Ibig sabihin, makakabigay ng mas maayos na sagot ang bata kung maayos din ang ginawa mong direction or question. Kung hindi maintindihan ang ginawa mong direction, kung ano ang ililista, isusulat, i-compare, i-contrast, iba rin ang sasagot ng mga bata. Therefore, responses of the learners are always dependent on the teacher's preparation, whether the material to be used in the assessment is well learned or poorly learned. Okay? What else? The idea of structure is linked to how our brain processes information. And how our brain processes information will be based upon the 5 levels. In closed items, Pag sinabi close item, ano ang mga questions natin, ang activities natin ng close items? Pag close items, multiple choices 1. Pipili lang ang bata. No, hindi siya open-ended. Provided mo yung mga answer. Pipili lang sila kung ano ang kanilang isasagot. Very objective ang kanyang type. Kapag objective, close items, these limit the student to a pattern of response that is constrained by the nature of the question. Hindi na mag-iisip ang bata kung ano ang possible sagot. Alam na ng bata, doon sa 5 choices na binigay mo, may tamang sagot doon. Ang gagawin na lang ng bata is to process, think critically, which among the given ideas are the best one among the choices. Okay? What else? The assessment will only be as valid as the item produced. Of course, when you prepare the assessment, you have to make sure that item, the corresponding item that you prepared for the assessment will definitely measure the competency that you stated in the table of specification. Kung sabi mo doon ang imamaster ay noting detail, di dapat yung question na yun, dahil doon siya nakasign sa number 9, noting detail ang susukatin at hindi ang ibang competency. And that's the purpose why we have table of specification. What it is with solo. Convert idea into solo format. Questions must target one solo level. Questions must target one solo level. Kaya kanina, doon sa mga examples, maraming hinihingi kung alam niyo na maraming pwedeng ibigay. Pag ang ina-expect naman, isa lang naman ang main character, di dapat ang tanong ninyo, main character lang. Ibig sabihin pag main character, isa lang talaga ang sagot. Pag marami, list, enumerate, identify examples. Alam mo, na hinihingi mo ay multi. Pag sinabi mong determine the relationship, alam mo, ang hinihingi ng sagot ay relational. Okay? Most effort by the teacher is in the preparation and the construction of the item. Tama naman. For you to produce answers or responses of different levels, that will be based on how you prepare and construct the test. So kung ang test ay kinopya lang ng teacher, dinownload, hiningi sa kakilala, na matalino, bumili, maraming nabibili, di ba? Pinopost, then PM me. Direct PM. Marami na available, tama? Ginawa ang hanap buhay ng teacher. Walang problema, gamitin yung reference. Pero, ilagay ninyo yung mga questions based on how you deliver the lessons in your respective classes. Bale, kasi yung background ng paggawa ng teacher who sold the test items may have a different context and a different strategy on how you discuss the lesson or competency in your respective classes. Pero pinakamaganda pa rin talaga, ikaw ang mag-prepare at ikaw ang mag-construct ng sariling assessment. What else for open-ended items? Ang open-ended, these items are items that allow free responses to open question. Items do not inhibit the level student's ability to respond at a desirable level because there are many possible answers if it is an open-ended item. And students are not bounded by certain options. Kung solo, taxonomy ang i-expect nating responses for open-ended items, you can do ask to list, set out, describe, identify factors, properties. What we will be doing with the open-ended items is you're going to place a ceiling on student responses that will usually result in multi-structural or lower levels. Okay? Sunod, compare and contrast can raise the base to relational and encourage formal responses. Pag ito raw ang pinagawa mo, hanggang multi-uni lang ang sagot ng bata. Pero pag pinag-compare and contrast mo sila sa iyong assessment activity, pwedeng ang responses nila may raise to relational and other formal responses. What is still said about open-ended items? Major effort for the marker or the teacher, maker, or the teacher to analyze the responses in terms of solo. Ang dami naman namin gagawain, ma'am. Mahirap na nga gumawa ng TOS. Gagawa pa kami ng options na based on solo. Gumawa na nga kami ng questions based on Bloom's. Gagawa pa kami ng choices based on solo. Nung masagot namin, nung magsagot na po yung bata, Ika-classify po namin yung responses ng bata para malaman namin kung sino ang batang nasa uni, nasa pre, nasa multi, nasa relational, at nasa extended abstract. Magti-teacher pa kayo? Magti-teacher pa kayo? Ay, hindi na. Pwede na po umuwi yung hindi na. Sabi ni Madam, hindi na daw. Diba? Teaching is a noble profession. Ma'am, paano kung ikaw ay nasa ALS? Ilan na tinuturuan mo sa ALS? Ang ALS, once in a blue moon kayo magkita, di ba? Yung iba drop out ng grade 7, yung iba drop out ng grade 8, yung iba drop out ng grade 9, yung iba forever drop out, yung iba nasa adult literacy. Ano, paano nang paggawa mo ng assessment? Ilan po ang taga-ALS dito? Ma'am Brenda, ikaw lang dito?
Ito.
Sino ba pong isa? From what district? Borland South. Si Ma'am Brenda po talaga, dito po talaga siya inilagay sa English. Di ba, Ma'am Brenda? Si Ma'am Brenda po ang aming District ALS Coordinator sa district. Sige po. So, alam na. Maraming nang gagawin, maraming dagdag. Ma'am, ito na yata magpaparupok, hindi magpapatatag. Okay. Solo in assessment, susunod na tayo. Kasi importante, sabi natin yung preparation of the item. What are we going to do? We are going to write an item, and is there a level limit implied in the question in case I am going to write an item for my assessment? When you ask your students to give reason, state a cause, provide an example, that is unistructural. What makes all of this unistructural? Tingin. What makes all of this unistructural? Huh? The use of? Alin din na singular? Hindi yung reason, hindi yung cause, hindi yung example. Alin din ang isa? A-A-N. Tingnan ninyo yan. Balik tayo sa grade 1. Mga bata, A-N. Alam na. Yeah. So, unistructural. Pag ang gusto mong sagot, isa lang, gamitan mo ng tamang indicator prior to the noun you are being asked, or the idea you are being, you will be asking your students to answer. Next, paano naman kung ang susulatin ko ma'am ay multi-structural? Sabi mo, list the reasons for describe. Depends on the context. List the reasons for. Describe. Siyempre, pag-describe mo, depende sa context na gusto mo ipapadescribe. Ano ba ang ipapadescribe mo? Yung kultura sa community ni Awiyaw, di ba? Provide reasons for. Nakikita ninyo? Reasons. Reasons. That is multi-structural. Dapat meron siyang indicator. May context clue. No? Para lang ng bata, ilan ba ang isasagot ko? Isa, dalawa, marami? O ilan? When we mean relational, dapat sasagot ang bata ng may paliwanag. For why questions. Or maybe, reversibility questions, extended abstract. Ano yung reversibility? Kung ikaw si, ano ang gagawin mo? That's an example of reversibility. Kasi pag mo, kung ikaw si ganito, if you are Dario, will you do the same? Nangyari na ba? Hindi pa. Gagawin niya pa lang. Iniisip niya lang. Pinopropose niya lang. Kung siya yun, ito yung gagawin ko. That makes it reversibility question, and that is already in the extended abstract. Okay? What else? In writing an item, may tinatawag tayong a solo super item. Aba? Kanina, solo item lang. Ngayon, punta na tayo sa solo super item. Kailan mayroon at kailan kami pwedeng sumulat ng isang solo super item? A solo super item has a stem plus 4 questions at each solo level based on the stem. That makes the item a solo super item. 4 questions at each solo level based on the stem. Okay, let us take a look at my stem. And usually 4 solo questions at each solo level, unistructural, multi-structural, relational, and extended abstract. Balikan natin example natin kanina. Do you think it will rain soon? Do you think it will rain soon? Is it a super solo item? Yes or no?
Yes.
Was it a solo super item?
Yes.
Did we answer the questions in uni, multi-relational, and extended abstract? Yes. Nakuha? What's the next about a sample super item? Tingnan ang pictures na nakikita. The pictures below were taken in 2020 during the pandemic to show what schooling was like. Questions. What education during the pandemic was like? Write captions for each picture. Okay? Pag nagsulat ng captions, ano na ang possible level ng responses ng bata? Ha? Ano na ang captions ng bata? Kung ikaw ang bata at papasulatin ka ng captions, anong sasabihin mo dyan? Anong ginagawa ng bata dun sa una?
Experience nila.
Paano nag-aaral ng bata sa unang picture? Tingnan yung unang picture, anong ginagawa ng mga bata? Mayaman sila. Sa bahay nila, may desktop sila. Hindi lang desktop, may laptop pa. Tag-isa silang dalawa. Ibig sabihin, ano ang pwedeng description about education during the pandemic?
Easy.
The learners use technology in learning during the pandemic. Kumusta naman ang isa? Anong ginagamit niya? Module. Self-learning modules were used by the students to learn during pandemic. Okay. Ano ang sagot sa kanilang dalawa? Multi or unistructural? Sinabi niyo ba kung bakit yun ang ginagamit nila? Sinabi niyo ba? Okay, let us assume that you are going to example. Sinabi niyo ba? Balik. Sinabi niyo ba yung kanina? Wala. Dinescribe lang natin kung ano ang nasa picture. Pinadescribe mo sa bata, pero pinadahilan mo ba, nagdahilan ba tayo kung bakit yun ang ginagamit ng bata? Wala. Kung magbibigay tayo ng dahilan, the children are using desktop and laptop while studying during the pandemic because, pag naglagay ka na ng because, ano na yun? Relational. What may possibly, ano ang mangyayari kung gumamit siya ng laptop at desktop? Ano sa palagay mo? Kung sila ay gumamit ng desktop at laptop?
Possibilities na. Extended.
Kung maglalagay tayo ng extended abstract, ano ang itutugtong natin sa sentence?
Maring masira ang kanilang...
Ano ang pwede maging effect kapag ang bata ang ginamit niya nung... Ano ang naging effect sa mga bata nung ang ginamit nila ay laptop at desktop sa pag-aaral using self-learning modules using the technology?
Possibilities.
Pwede namang sabihin na students can already learn independently using digital technology? Pwede na ba natin hulaan? Pwede ba natin sabihin soon? With the kind of technology used by the learners during the pandemic, students may now have their education using digital literacy. Pwede? Pwede na. So, meron ka ng dalawa ang naging sagot mo doon sa mga pictures. Meron ka ng relational, meron ka pang extended abstract. Another example, let us assume you are going to interview a friend or a classmate about his or her experiences for the previous school year at the time of pandemic. Construct interview questions for the said activity. Anong itatanong mo? Yeah, bigyan ng example. Anong itatanong natin? Diba hindi tayo nagkikita-kita? Text, chat, sumikat ang GC. Nang dahil sa pandemic, hindi na kayo nakikita. Ngayon, mag-i-interview ka kasi for the first time, nagkita ulit kayo in 2021 kasi wala ng boundaries, pwede nang lumabas. Tatanungin mo siya ano ang nangyari sa kanya nung panahon ng pandemic na hindi siya lumalabas. What could possibly be the question that you're going to ask? Can you give one? Do you think it is successful to study during the pandemic? Ganun ba tanong natin? Pwede ba yung tanong yun? Sabi ni Sir, ano Sir, how did you?
How did you get along with your studies during the pandemic?
How did you get along with your studies during the pandemic? How? Ilan ang sagot ng bata? Ang sagot ng bata, number 1. How did you get along? I use module. Yun lang naman ang ginawa niya, di ba? Pangalawa, ano pang pwedeng isagot ng bata? Pag unistructural, nag-module 2 ako. Okay. Is that one way? Kasi ang tanong ni Sir ay how? Paano nagdagdagan para maging marami? I used module, what else? How did you go? How did you? Ano pa sir? How did you? How did you get along? Nag-module po ako, tapos ano, tinuruan po ako ng nanay ko sa bahay namin. Nag-module ka na, may nanay pa nagturo sa'yo. Ilan ang sagot mo? Multi-structural ka na. Paano tayo makakakuha doon ng relational answer? I used module in studying, and I was guided by my mother in answering the modules. Ano kasunod? Hence, ang sunod, para may relational. Saan ninyo nga hindi ko correlate yung dalawang activity? How did you get along? You get along by answering the module. You have your mother present beside you, teaching you how for you to be able to understand the lessons in the module. Oh, dinagdagan sir. How did you get along? During the pandemic, number 1, ang sagot niya, I get along during the pandemic because I get along during the pandemic through the use of self-learning modules and the teaching made by my mother to cope with the difficulties of the lessons in the modules. May relate na? Paano mo siya gagawing extended abstract? I use self-learning module and ask my mother to help me understand the difficult lessons in the self-learning modules. When I go back to school, I hope, ano naman yan sa'yo? I'll be able to learn other lessons, di ba? Kasi naaral mo na yung mga dapat nasa bahay ka. So pagbalik mo sa school, alam mo ba ang tuturo na susunod kahit wala ka sa school? Yes or no? Yes. Kasi wala kang school, pero may nanay ka at may module ka, sa pagbalik mo sa school, ano mangyayari sa'yo? Iwan ka ba? Pre-extraction ka ba? O kaya mo pa rin makarelate? Kaya mo palang mag-relate kasi hindi ka naman naiwan kahit panahon ng pandemic. Can sir's question be a sample super item? Yes. Because learners can possibly respond up to the extended abstract level. Example, ito na naman. SSLG officers of Magallanes National High School plan to produce organic vegetables in their school as their sustainable environment and livelihood initiative. Similarly, they want to maximize this activity as their income-generating project. The officers want to know the size of their gardens based on their target plants and the preparatory materials needed for these. Calculate the area of a rectangle garden bed with a length 5 units and width 3 units. Anong uri ng response ang ina-expect natin? Calculate the area. Ito possible super item ha. Ito yung stem. Yan ang tinatawag na stem. Pagkatapos ng stem, ito na ngayon na mag-gather ng responses. Una mong tanong. Una mong assessment activity, calculate the area of a rectangle garden bed with a length of 5 units and 3 width 3 units. And width 3 units. Pre-structure, uni, multi-relational, or extended abstract? Uni. Bakit uni? Kasi isa lang naman ang hinihingi. Kasi bata sasabihin, dalawa po ma, meron pong length, tsaka meron pong width. Di ba? So multi. Pero anong sinasabi? Anong hinihingi? Ang area isa lang, mas given the given units. So, that is uni. Another. Calculate the area of the rectangle garden bed given its length and width. Provide 2 different examples with different values for length and width. Ilan na? Ilang plot na kanyang gagawin? Dalawa ba? Calculate the area of a rectangle garden bed. Magka-calculate siya ng garden bed given its length. Provide 2 different examples with different values for length and width. Ilan na gagawin niyang plot? Ilan na gagawin niyang plot? Ang sabi sa una, hindi gumawa. Ang sabi lang, mag-calculate ng area of a rectangular bed na may length and width na 5 by 3. Mag-calculate lang ng area, ha? Nung makapag-calculate na siya, anong sunod? Magbibigay daw siya ng the and width. Ang isa ay 5 by 3, ang isa 4 by 6. Ilan ang bed? Ilan ang bed? Dalawa. Isang 3 by 5 at isang 4 by 6. Multi-structural. Number 3, ito na ang sumunod na pinagawa mo. Same STEM. Garden pa din ng SSLG. Compare the areas of two rectangular garden. Garden box A with a length of 10 by 6, while garden box B has 8 by 5. Which rectangle has a larger area? Justify your answer. Ano na gagawin ng bata? Magko-compare siya ng ano? Dalawang garden. Isang garden na 10 by 6 at isang garden na 8 by 5. Sasabihin niya kung bakit mas malaki. I-justify niya bakit mas malaki ang isa kaysa sa doon sa isa. Relate the gardens. Then, do comparison, making it a relational item assessment. Sunod. Wala pa. Next. Imagine you have a rectangular garden with an area of 40 square meters. You want to increase the garden's area by 50%. What are the two dimensions of the garden? How does this change in area affect the perimeter of the garden? Explain your reasoning. Bakit extended abstract? Kasi hindi niya magagawin yung garden. Ini-imagine nila kung sana ang gagawin nilang garden ay mas malaki sa 10 by 6 at saka 8.5. Gano'ng kalaking area ang makakain ng bagong garden nila na may 40 square meters. See? So that is an example of a sample super item test. Next. Ito, isa ay math. Ito isa, science naman. Ma, bakit mo pinapakita yan na English naman kami? Ano kaugnayan? Ha? Yun. Dapat kahit English, we are integrating science and mathematics. Ang purpose natin, how our students comprehend. Para hindi sila nananawa, talagang binabasa ay kwento at paragraph. Lagyan mo rin ng ganito. Paano mas magiging epektibo to? You ask the math teacher. You ask the science teacher. Ask the math teacher, what competencies do they have at present? Ask the science teacher, what competencies do they have at this time? From those competencies, magbigay ka ng example na tulad dito. After all, you will not be asking your students to compute, tama? Kanina ba sabat, pinag-compute natin yung bata? Pinag-compute ba natin yung bata? Pinag-compute? Pinag-compute natin. Pero paano nakatulong ito sa English? Pag tama yung computation, mayroon siyang comprehension. Okay? This one is an example in science. So we can have also the diagram. The diagram shows the fluctuations of two ovarian hormones over 28 cycle. One is progesterone, which is labeled in the diagram. What is the other name of the hormone? So, aside from the progesterone, ano raw isang hormone? Ano isasagot ng bata? Ilan ang sagot? Isa lang. Kasi given na isang hormone, yung isang hormone na lang ang hinahanap. Next, observe the cycle of the two hormones produced by the pituitary gland. What do the abbreviation LH and FSH represent? Ano na siya? Multi-structural. Ilan ang isasagot niya? Yung ibig sabihin ng spell out ng LH at saka spell out ng FSH. Two ideas already. Sunod, ipapaliwanag ng bata the relationship that exists between the two hormones produced by the pituitary and the two ovarian hormones in controlling the human menstrual cycle. Make sure to identify each hormone and the specific role undertakes in the body. Okay? Yan. Ano pa? The doctor receives the results from a blood test for a female patient. The test reveal high levels and low levels. The results are typical for the patient giving the day since her last menses. What is likely cause of these results? Nakalagay ba kung saan? Ang sagot? Wala. Tatanungin ng bata, predicting causes. Diba? Mag-iisip sila. So, kailangan ng bata ng kanyang critical thinking and analysis. So, that is again another example of a super item activity or assessment. Remember, in the solo in assessment, writing a super item, in unistructural, students need to use one obvious piece of information directly coming from the STEM. Ano yung mga STEM? Yun yung mga paragraph na binigay natin kanina. mga situations na binigay natin kanina, yun ang tinatawag natin na STEM. What else? For the multi-structural, tandaan natin, students need to use 2 or more discrete closures, directly related, but they should be 2 separate pieces of relevant information or idea that's showing links or connection, making it a multi-structural question. What is said? What else is said? Pagka naman relational, may 2 or more closures related to an integrated overview for the learners to further analyze and comprehend the STEM. Pan-extended abstract, some abstract or general principle or hypothesis which is derived from or suggested by the information in the STEM. Remember that in the preparation of the STEM, prior to the different questions or assessment instructions, the STEM must provide information, and that the question that will follow for a super item test should be for the student to reason at a different level in order to produce a correct response. Okay? Tandaan po natin, remember, there is a need to have a valid question idea which will test the concepts or content concerned. It is not only about giving responses, but it is about making the responses adhere with the competency that we would like to develop in the lesson. Kahit marami pa siyang information or idea given, kung wala siyang kaugnayan sa competency that we are developing, it doesn't make sense, no matter how long the students' responses are. What we are looking is how relevant are the information or the responses provided by the learners. Each of these must require knowledge of the subject matter or deals with the competency that we are teaching for the day. And each item must be at the correct solo level. What else are we going to remember? Use appropriate language that the prospective student can understand. Kung hindi maiwasan na gumamit ng mga difficult terms, unlock the difficulties. Okay? Allow sufficient space for students to show their working. At higit sa lahat, ngayon, maggagawa tayo ng panibago ninyong example. This time, kayo na ang susulat ng sarili ninyong assessment example. Okay? So, our last application activity is Let's Get Solo. So, each one of you will be given, bakit pabalik ang aking slide? Will be given, hindi kayo participants into 4, which be given learning tasks in different solo models. So, each group, bibigyan po ulit ng 2 kopya. Yan, pinamimigay na po nila ang ating activity sheet number 2. You are going to work and complete the task in 15 minutes. You're going to present your output in 3 minutes. Okay. Ano ang nilalaman ng group task? Ito po ang tingnan. There are 2 items. There are 2 items in the task sheet. Item number 1 and item number 2. Bakit puro group 1 to 5 yan? Dapat yan ay 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yung number 2. So this one is 6. Learning task. Tandaan, when we do our best for the education, we have to remember that we have to scaffold the cooperation of hands. We have to frame ourselves the collaboration of our minds as educators and be cared for the community of our hearts. For our closure, you'll have worksheet number 2. You will be given Manila papers and 2 color papers. papers for you to answer 2 questions is our summary. Number 1, sa isang color paper, write the question, what concept of solo stands out the most for you? Then paste it on half of the manila paper given to you. Write the answer. And for the second question, answer how may solo guide you in providing instructional support. I'll repeat. Question number 1, isulat ang question sa color paper. What concept of solo stands out the most for you? And the other, na-picture na question. And the other, how may solo guide you in providing instructional support? After which, post on the wall your respective answers for the gallery wall. Yes. Group number 1, talagang pinanindigan na sila ay group number 1.
Writing, a solo.
Last extended 30 seconds. Last extended. Number 2 is missing. May I request everyone to please read the quotation on the screen from Walt Disney. Everybody begin.
All our dreams can come true. We have the courage to pursue them.
Ulit ng mas malakas.
All our dreams can come true. If we have the courage to pursue them.
In other words, our dreams can only become visible if we have the courage to work for it. And it is in working that we're able to see for ourselves that indeed I can say I am a teacher and I can make a difference by simply be the hottest teacher I can be so that I'll be able to achieve the highest and hottest performance of our learners. Palakpakan niyo po